$400,000 plus. That's how much my students and I won in scholarships. I'll give you pro tips on selecting an architecture school that's great and won't ruin you financially. The tips are in no particular order of importance. Number 1, location. Applying to architecture schools, I considered the famous Bartlett/UCL/University College London. I'm an outdoorsy person and like some peace and quiet and greenery. I knew I'd be unhappy in London and it'd be financially draining, even with big scholarships. So bye bye Bartlett. Even though that was like the top one school in global rankings, I didn't apply to it. You might consider if you'll be far away from home, can you deal with that? Or maybe you want to go crazy far away, overseas or something. I did that. Number 2, ASUS of the school. Wherever you're from, the architecture schools will usually each have a reputation for something. Is the school very technical? If you like that and happen to be considering the UK, maybe go for Bath University. Or is the school artistic? Is it crazy artistic? Some employers swear they never employ someone from the Bartlett, but many would be thrilled to have their grads. Do you love history? Maybe go for Cambridge University. Number 3, facilities. Will you need your own good laptop or will solid computers be provided? You may want your own laptop for convenience anyway, to be able to work from anywhere. But don't be too fussy about how stylish the studios look. What will matter more is the buildings you design, not what buildings you design them in. Also, you might not need everything. There was a great workshop in my college. I rarely used it because I was too scared I'd cut my fingers off. I also like to make models by hand. Number 4, status. Yes, a big name architecture school is not everything, but might attract more ambitious students. Group projects are a big part of architecture school. So if you go to a lower ranking architecture school, you may be stuck with students who don't produce good work or are hard to work with. If you go to a famous school, you may meet other driven students and even learn something from them. It's also worth considering your chances of admission to various schools. Number 5, employability. Check the stats to see if the grads get jobs in the industry and what the salary is. Number 6, accreditation. You don't want to wake up one day like, what? I can't be an architect because your degree wasn't accredited. Sure, there might be ways around it, like doing another degree, and it's possible to have a career without any accreditation, but it can be useful. Number 7, money, money, money. Back in time, I applied to Cambridge University. I made it to the so-called winter pool, where enough applicant is strong, but a particular Cambridge college can't take them. Other colleges can fish them out. I didn't get fished out, but in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't. I would have been nearly $40,000 in debt, increasing I don't know how much every year. That said, if I had my Maria, meaning a future me, to guide me on applications, I would have likely gotten into Cambridge. I also applied to Edinburgh University. If I remember correctly, the acceptance rate was similar to Cambridge for students of my origin because the tuition was free. Other nationalities paid even over $100,000 for a degree there. On top of the free tuition, I got some scholarships for maintenance expenses and graduated debt-free. When applying to this college, I had a scholarship to a private high school in the decently sunny south of England. I even traded the weather for cold and rainy Scotland, but that saved me some money for a rainy day, if you catch my pun. When it comes to architecture scholarships, there are ones offered by colleges and private ones too. By the way, I had a student, Inka, win a prestigious scholarship. She asked me, how do you know so much about this stuff? After I coached her on the essays and portfolio. She could then pay, like she said, the insane rent prices. You can pause and read. If you want to go to a great architecture school and get paid to do so, let me show you how to win scholarships. Just book a one-to-one strategy session with me on Calendly. The link is in the description. Do not apply for it if you're not serious about getting scholarships. But if you're motivated to win scholarships like Inka and I'll speak with you personally at no cost to you and give you the best tips and hacks I have. See you there!